Hi guys, you're welcome to Maranatha channel. This is a short one. Do you know that one time when I had a business, a retail business, and then we're really struggling, financially. And there was a man that walked into the shop. I'm saying this because of, sometimes when they talk that people have like angelic encounters, and I believe that probably that was actually an angelic encounter. So the man came in to the shop. He was looking like a guy who was drunk, but because he came very close to me, and because I used to drink in the past and stuff, I actually smoked as well in the past. So that will be on a different day. We'll discuss about how God can deliver us from different, very horrible habits. So he actually asked me for a few euro that I wanted to buy chips. Oh, this is like the French fries here, or. So then I remember that I've already brought my children from school because they were still like very young then. They were still in primary school. So my daughter, she was actually crying because I believe that she was already fed up. She wanted to go home. So we're actually trying to close up for the day when the guy came in. So normally my daughter will not react to positively to people who she feels they are drunk or something like that. She will not even answer them. But the man looked at him and said, "Are you okay?" So she now nodded and said she was okay. Then this man looked at me before, and I think what actually made me suspect who this man might probably be is an angel or something was that a man who looks drunk, but I did not smell any alcohol from him, you know. Like I said, I used to drink, in the past, so I would be able to smell alcohol, especially when person is really acting drunk. But there was no alcohol smell, and he was using words like that he's the bread of life and stuff like that. And these are strong biblical terms. And he said he was the bread of life and stuff like that. But he said something, and that thing is what I want to let you guys know. When I gave him that money to go and buy the chips that he wanted to buy, that's the French fries. Before he left, he looked at me and told my wife and I, he said, "When the children are okay, everything is all right." Did you hear that? When the children are okay, everything is all right. So I picked on that. So what made me believe that this man was probably an angel was that the chip shop, that is the chip as in CHIP, like French fries, was next door. And on that line where my shop was then, there was probably about 10 or 11 houses joined together. Okay, and there were two rows on the sides at the end of each side of that building. Or more than 10 stores, I think about more than maybe 12 stores, 12 stores or thereabout. So when he left, because of the way he spoke to me, something just said, "Let me just look where he's buying the chips next door." Do you know that as the man left the shop, I actually came maybe a few seconds or maximum a minute after him. And this was like a big man, a big guy in terms of size. So he wasn't like an athletic guy. And he looked older. And I went into the next shop where he said he wanted to get the chips, or I believe he wanted to get the chips. The man wasn't there. I ran to the end of my own side of that building where there's a road beside. The man didn't see the man again. I ran to the other end of the building, which was the longer side, and there was no way the man would have covered that space from the way he looked, where he was walking. That man disappeared. I did not see that man again till today, till tomorrow. And that was the only time I saw that man. So since that time, this is actually what I want to tell you. That will probably, you guys, if you are inspired to try it, whenever I was having financial difficulties, let's say, for example, I have only 20 euro to 20 euro left in my hands. When I take that money, maybe I will go to McDonald's. I will just buy McDonald's or maybe buy Burger King or maybe KFC or whatever. Anything that children would just be happy about, like surprises. So when I bring it, my children say, "Yay! McDonald's or KFC or Burger King," and everybody wants to begin to eat. That joy, you won't believe it. That the next within 24 hours, even people who are owing me, who are literally probably hiding, or maybe I'm calling them, they're not picking their calls. I will see them. They would not call me or send me a text that, Piro, I beg that's money, are you in the office? I want to come and give you the money or something, or let me leave it to somebody for you. And you just see doors opening, doors opening, doors opening. So if you, I know that sometimes visions and words of wisdom, or what they call it, like declarations, it might work for some people and not all people. But if you're in that level where maybe you have struggles, maybe you should try it, because that worked for us. That's opened doors for us in many ways. That not only like buying, I mean, of course, now my children were young then. Now we hardly even buy the McDonald's anymore. We're just, now more of, eating healthy and stuff. But the idea is make your family happy. If you are a man, make your wife happy. When she is happy in her mind and she's praying for you or your children and they're happy, I believe it actually opens doors, doors when you have shut doors in terms of finances or something like that. Just, I mean, it might not make sense, but you might have to try it. That, just let your environment be peaceful. Let your environment be a happy environment. Make your children happy. Surprise them with nice gifts. Take them out. Just make them happy. Don't create a rancorous atmosphere in your house. Don't fight or disagree on so many things. Those things, they shut doors of blessing in the family, in the house. So if this would bless you, would you like, would you share, and would you subscribe to Maranatha channel? And I pray that as you do, that you'll be blessed. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye.